This court case is an absolute roller coaster, and honestly, is one for the ages. It all starts with the plaintiff Miss Mack, who is suing the defendant for the remaining balance on a dog she sold him. But the defendant claims she didn't provide everything she promised. So Judge Judy dives right in, trying to get to the bottom of this story, and believe me, it has more twists than a pretzel. Miss Mack explains she got the dog, a purebred AKC Rottweiler, back in June or July, but here's the first wrinkle. She didn't buy it directly. Her uncle bought it for her from a military lady in Georgia who was about to be deployed. The uncle paid $600 for the dog, and Ms. Mack paid him back in cash when he delivered her. At the time, the dog was a 4-month-old puppy, and Ms. Mack says she got all the important paperwork, the AKC certification and the vaccination records. So far, so good, right? Well, things take a turn. Ms. Mack soon discovers her son is allergic to the dog. He starts getting nosebleeds, so she has to find a new home for the puppy. This leads her to place an ad on Craigslist on October 22nd. Now, this is where it gets really interesting. Judge Judy asks to see the Craigslist ad, but Ms. Mack claims it's been taken down. But wait, the defendant has a copy. He hands it over, and Judge Judy shows it to Ms. Mack, and here's the bombshell. Ms. Mack denies it's her ad. She says flat out, "No, ma'am." She insists she tried to find her original ad, but it was gone. At this point, Judge Judy looks completely unimpressed and says this is going to be a very easy case. The plot thickens. The judge then asks about the price. Did Ms. Mack list a price in her ad? She says no. She explains that when the defendant called, she was actually planning to give the dog to someone else. But because of her son's health issues, she wanted the dog gone as soon as possible. The defendant was apparently begging her for the dog. Judge Judy, known for cutting through the fluff, asks again, "Did you tell him the price you wanted for the dog?" This time Ms. Mack says yes, she told him it was $450. So, the defendant came over with his family. They all loved the dog, but there was a problem. He didn't have the full amount. He only gave her $200. So why did she accept only $200? Ms. Mack says she felt a connection with him. He told her he had just moved from Pennsylvania and was relocating his family. And since she had just relocated herself, she understood his situation. They agreed he would pay the remaining $250 on November 5th, but November 5th came and went, and he never paid. To back up her story, Ms. Mack says she has a signed bill of sale. She hands it over to the court, and Judge Judy prepares to hear the defendant's side of the story. You can just feel the tension building. What's on that bill of sale? Is the ad he has the real one? And what exactly is his reason for not paying the balance? We are about to find out, and it promises to be a dramatic showdown. Stay tuned because you won't want to miss how this tangled mess unravels. It's a classic case of he said, she said, with a puppy at the center of it all. What will the judge decide? Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more case breakdowns.